fish tacos. I like to use white corn tortillas. You can find them at any supermarket. You want to grab 2 at a time and place them down. As so. First thing you're gonna do is use wild rock cod. You can get this fish from any local supermarket. Get about 2 pounds. What I do when I have my cutting board ready is cut it up to about 2 ounces and I keep it long just like this. Next, we're gonna make the marinade for the cod. In this marinade, we're gonna use spices that you could probably find in your pantry. I've already put together some spices here. 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon of cumin, and half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Next, you're gonna need 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil and 1 full lime of lime juice. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the olive oil. Now that my marinade is ready, I'm gonna go ahead and put in all of my cod. And I like to mix it around with my hand. And I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit for about 15 minutes. That gives you enough time to make your cumin slaw. For the cumin slaw, we're gonna need half a cup of mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of honey, the juice of 1 full lime, give or take about a teaspoon of salt and pepper. You're also gonna need 1 cup of purple cabbage and 1 cup of regular cabbage. You're gonna wanna do 2 tablespoons of cilantro chopped. You don't want to go too fine on the chop. And then you're going to want to do 1 jalapeno minced. I like to keep the seeds on my jalapeno for spice, but you're more than welcome to take the seeds out if you don't like too spicy. Okay, so now I'm going to start with the mayonnaise. You want to use a medium-sized bowl to get everything in. Now I'm gonna put in my lime juice, start mixing that around. And as I'm mixing, I'm gonna put in my honey. I wanna make sure you get all the honey in there. That's the flavor. Now I'm gonna add in my vegetables. And with my hand, once again, I'm gonna mix around and create cumin slaw. The consistency should look a little bit on the watery side, and that's fine. So on my plancha, also known as a griddle, flat top griddle, I'm gonna go ahead and start cooking my fish. You could also do this on a pan. I like to use 1 tablespoon, about 1 tablespoon of olive oil, or vegetable oil works too. So I'm gonna go ahead and start laying out my fish. So on medium to high heat, I'm gonna go ahead and flip these after 2 minutes. You wanna be really delicate with it, as cod could be really a delicate fish. Very flaky and delicate fish. And you wanna cook them for another 2 minutes or so, and then they'll be ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this down to about medium-ish. Give it another minute or so. As I'm cooking this, I'm also getting a non-stick pan ready. Now that it's been about 2 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and move I turned down my heat to about low, all the way down to low, and I'm going to move my fish to a cooler side of the pan, or the plancha. I'm going to let it sit there. The way I know it's done is that you want to kind of want to feel it. It has a little bit of a firmness to it. That's how I know it's done. It gets more firm than when you put it on. As my tortillas are warming up, I'm also taking note of the time. It's about 1 minute. Now I'm gonna flip them at about 1 minute. And you wanna flip them together. So now it's been about another minute, and I'm gonna go ahead and take my tortillas off. I am gonna go ahead and put my fish down first. Next, I like to put the coleslaw on, and I'm gonna go ahead and start plating them. I like to put avocado on mine, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a few slices of avocado on each. I like to put sour cream. So I add a little bit of milk to make a little bit more of a consistency, so that way it's easy to pour onto the taco. So you want to drizzle this on. You don't want to overpower it. Just a small little drizzle, just like this. A little drizzle. As so. And here we are. Fish tacos made at home.